Looking through the internet, welcome back. I did accidentally 10 seconds of silence because I accidentally hit the stop record button instead of the unmute button. So,
It's like, what?
yeah, that's what happened, yes. Puro!
Yay, we did everything right.
Oh, okay. Puro! Puro, wake up! Puro! Puro!
Oh, it's cute.
You violently shake his body. So light, so soft. Puro doesn't respond. He lies paralyzed. Oop. Oh, pardon me, sorry. He lies paralyzed on the floor, unresponsive. Sorry,
God damn it.
I drank a thing of soda and I had to burp. Burrow.
God damn it.
I know, it's an emotional moment and I'm just over here belching. Are you too late? I'm sorry, Puro.
Sorry for what?
Eh?
I'm not dead. I'm just tired. Why did you say sorry to me? Also, you're stepping on my tail.
Sorry. Puro! Ah! You relieve your hands and his head falls straight to the ground. Ow.
Are you really treating a wounded this way? Human, are you okay? It looks like you're unscathed. I didn't know how to open the door at the time. I was angry, but it didn't help open the door. But a few hours later, it finally opened.
Hours? Jeez.
Suddenly, this cloth guy came out. Clothes guy. Cloth. He came at me with a blunt weapon, trying to hit my mask with all his strength. At that time, I was thinking, if I fell here, everything would be over. I couldn't let that happen. So thinking that, I blocked with my slimy claws. And then they smashed right off. But don't worry, my body is made out of latex. I'll be back to normal in no time.
It doesn't look like... They probably didn't have a sprite for it.
I ran into this room, and he followed, and we fought. I was weak and unarmed. He got so close that he almost smashed my head. But suddenly the clothes guy, he stepped in a pool of latex and slipped.
Wow.
Smashed his head against the locker. He was out cold.
What a way to go out.
He's fine.
Yeah, I know.
So that's my story. Afterwards, I felt so tired that I just rested here. It's very dangerous. But it's good to see you safe. I can't believe it. Nothing's too difficult for human.
Aw.
That's cute. Human, you were worried about me? I know what it's like to be needed now. I feel so happy. This guy's still lying on the floor. Let's get out of here. Let's not stick around till he wakes up. Please stay close to me. Let's get going.
Alright, Speedy Gonzalez. Jeez. Wait, I wanted to look around in here still.
We're very close to the ground floor. The next area is the main laboratory. We can do it.
Is that Dr. K speaking?
Yeah.
Okay. No, you can't. Please, don't. We still have a chance. Don't go outside. We've gone this far, although the future may be unknown. It's the only way to continue. You don't know what the result will be, but it would be even more terrible if you do nothing. And you have Puro with you. Let's go. I want to look around it. No! It's forcing me out. Okay, well.
Where are you going?
I want to look inside the room. Fine.
There's a club port right there, though.
Oh, you're right.
You will find the exit soon. I'm so excited I can't stand it. I couldn't have gotten here without you. You're great, human. A worthy friend. Thank you, human.
Notice about the dubious latex beast in the library, about the generator failure, about the water leak. Some cameras are covered by the expansion of the dark latex's territory. The shelter's in bad shape. There's always so much to do. It's impossible to do everything. It's signed with a K. Okay, same dialogue. Camera. Oh, sorry. Canned food in a large box. Bottles of purified water. Canned food. Chair on the ground. Computer.
Well, pick it up, you freaking messy boy.
Oh, this. Okay. I wasn't expecting that to actually be a path. We have a multiple. Uh-oh. Which way am I supposed to go? Which way is the extra way? I don't know. I have choices. I'm panicking.
I'm not really sure.
Okay, well, this is this room again. Okay, I guess he just wanted to show off his body a bit. Oh, wait, no, that... Okay, I get it. This is Dr. K, and he's... Okay, this is him taking pictures of his new body, I guess. Cleaning utensils. Chair. Do you want to open the gate? Not yet. A diary. Almost all the pages are completely filled. Pick something important looking. The infected people have no symptoms for a long time. However, in the late period, their symptoms of paleness, exhaustion, etc. The structure of the blood cells are changed by the virus in such a way that they cannot carry enough oxygen to live. It could be described as an extreme form of sickle cell disease. The virus is spread via the air and body fluids. Unusually, animals and plants seem to be unaffected despite it still being able to carry it. The virus spreads with ease once animals are infected. They transmit it through themselves quickly. It sounds like a work of science fiction, but the initial outbreak occurred at an Antarctic research station. I sincerely hope we're not too late. We've only recently discovered its existence, but we suspect that it must be everywhere by now. Doomsday has come. Every country has been infected. Millions are dead and governments are collapsing all over the world. It's all over. However, they've created a shelter for the rich and prominent people in society. I don't have such luck. Despite my efforts, I've been infected with the virus too. I tried to take care of my family, but they have perished one by one. Only the elite will live now. I've been sent to what is effectively a fortress of a laboratory on the border. I have nothing left to lose. I just hope I can make a difference. My friends, my family, everyone. I'm sorry. It's happened. An explosion rocked the building. It wasn't hard to guess why. Hundreds, thousands, countless people have been surrounding the tower for days, demanding a cure. They burst in, rushing and destroying everything they saw. They held up every person in their path and demanded they hand over the vaccine. Insanity. Now I understand why the common men can't use the shelter. They've reached another floor. They're climbing up and will likely arrive soon. My colleagues are trying everything to retreat upstairs. I've barred myself in this room for now. I don't have much hope that I'll survive this. My time is running out regardless. It's everyone else, I suppose. It worked. I've somehow managed to survive. I've been working fearlessly for so long, but I've finally done it. I'm alive. When I woke up, I found myself alone. Bullet holes riddled the walls with the unpleasant sight of the failed samples everywhere. The corridors were absolutely filled with them. I don't know what idiot released them, but they certainly didn't help matters. My new body itself feels strange, but it's nothing I can't get used to. From what I can tell, I'm the same mentally as well. The K sample appears to have worked. I needed to survive. The virus took everything from me, but humans just destroyed our last hope. Now, I just want to live. After I woke, I discovered the few remaining countries had resorted to scorched earth tactics to try to destroy the virus. Each country sent its own UAVs to carpet bomb infected areas. The particularity of the virus lets its indiscriminate infection. It can infect humans, animals, and plants alike, but the virus only negatively affects humans. We never discovered why exactly this is the case, but it's likely because of the unique human genetics. Humans selfishly took extreme measures to try and destroy the root of the virus. For the sake of so few, they destroy the planet even further. I am not a superstitious man, but it's almost as if nature itself is extracting revenge. However, the dying humans destroyed what's left of it, taking nature down with them. They want to deprive the ability for anything else to live, so they just just so they have a chance. It's all so ridiculous. Humanity's only chance lies in those elites. As far as I know, no other humans are alive. I'm not even human myself. But I still can't forget about those bastards. They ruined it all. Nothing could be saved. I released the animals. The environment appears to be stable enough to reintroduce the creatures. Progress has been outstanding. The shelter program might actually succeed. We created the flood and created Noah's Ark too. Plant that started growing outside the ruins. I planted a few trees on the balcony myself, but I don't know if they can survive out there yet. Everything's in order. These pure. What?
Obviously they do. Obviously they can survive. They've grown pretty well.
Yeah. Everything's in order. These pure, uninfected plants and animals will gradually recover the planet over time. In a few years, the world will become lively again, unless some infected plants or animals still exist somewhere. If these infect anything, all of our efforts would be wasted. But I doubt it. I have nightmares every night. Visions of my family, my friends, anybody. I'm losing it. I need to find something to do. My attempts to contact the shelter have been fruitless. Can't even safely reach the library from here either. I might be getting desperate enough to try. What the hell is this? It's a pain in the ass to brush my hair all the damn time. Hair is getting everywhere. All of it is mine. Sometimes staring at yourself in the mirror evokes really strange feelings. I've always loved animals ever since I was a kid, but now that I've become one, it feels wrong. I've been one for years, but I'm somewhat hesitant to accept it as me. You know? Hell, I don't even think I can call myself an animal. I'm something else entirely. The remaining pages continue in this fashion. Nothing particularly noteworthy. Well, alright.
Right.
Water plant. Watering can. Huge garden scissors. Chair. Pot plant. I'm guessing this is a gate? Nothing happened. Alright. Closed. Alright, I guess I will open the gate. Yes. Okay, that's just straight up broken.
You feel the wind blowing. We're close. Cheer up, human. We can make it.
Okay. But nothing happened. Okay. Oh, okay. Puro, are you seriously not going to do anything right now? Thank you. Puro helped take off the latex. It ran back into the vent.
If you think that's a problem, you'd better think again. I can deal with anything.
He tried to squeeze out a smug wink at you, but it's hard to tell under his mask.
I tried.
You're doing great, bud. Her innocent eyes are staring back at you. I'll get you next time. Okay. It's kind of cute.
Cute.
Yeah, whatever. Well, we made it outside, kinda. Nope, okay. Ooh, sciencey.
Seen the map of this building before. If I remember correctly, ahead of us is the main laboratory. One last effort. I can't help but think about how far we've come. I'm excited. All right, let's focus on getting out of here. Come on, human.
I would.
Wait a minute. Does the door have a password?
I would mention the whole getting thing with the G and the N reverse, but I can't tell you how many times I've done that, so I can't even. I can't even be mad at it. It just when you're typing fast, for whatever reason, the N and the G just get swapped a lot of the time.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
A 1 is carved into the floor. Some device you don't know what it does. Okay. Ah, a small box.
Ah,
Ah. Let's save.
fascinating.
Yeah. Cabinet full of equipment. Microscope.
Microscope.
Something left after experiment. All right. Ah, a small box.
Ah, small little blep.
The machine enters a password. I don't know the code. I just know that there's a 1. Coordinate system 210102123. Okay. What? The floor of the rooms may hold a key. Okay. Metal casing. A big microscope. Clean looking petri dish. Unknown liquids. There's
Yes, unknown liquids.
there's sick liquid inside.
Sick liquid, man.
It's thick, not sick. Thick.
I know it says thick, but I thought you said sick for a second.
A big sink. A big sink.
Ah,
A big
sink.
Ah, a big sink. 0 is carved into the floor. Okay.
Ah, twinkly.
A decorative plastic star. It looks vaguely familiar. You are filled with determination.
Yeah, that's very likely what that is reference to.
I think this came out before Undertale, actually, though.
I mean, that doesn't mean that they didn't add it in afterwards.
Yeah, fair enough. Do not waste water. 4123. Is this the code? Or
I guess let's try it.
okay. That seems kind of too easy considering I found things on the floor. I didn't find anything on the floor here though. Oh, there's an 8 carved on the floor. Okay.
Oh, I get it.
You do? Okay, so oops. There's a 1 here. There's an 8 here. And where was it? There's a 0 here.
Look at that note again.
I'm
This
not
is 4, 1, 2, 3. Because by 4, does it mean like the 4th room?
there's only 3 rooms though. Unless
There has to be 4 rooms.
these numbers are the coordinate system. What do these arrows mean? Well, there's this room, which is 1, 2, 3. Unless I can go in here, but nope. Can't.
Hmm.
Well, let's see. Let's try 4, 1, 2, 3. Nope. Well, maybe I might be missing something. Yeah, I might need a hint because I'm not really getting this.
Okay, the hint will be the order of the numbers that you currently know is that room, the room on the left, and then the first room.
So this room, so 0, 8, 1.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I got
And the last one you literally need to brute force.
Okay, got it.
Like literally.
Okay.
I don't know how you did it, but I'm proud of you. I know I can rely on you, human.
You had to guess one of the digits, though.
I'm not good at decryption. When you encountered the locked door, you searched for the code slowly and carefully. Yeah, okay. It took a while, but I couldn't do anything.
Well,
I mean, you're a latex creature, you know, you're still learning.
yeah.
I could smell white latex. We're close. Human, you can go ahead. But how will you live after you get out? By comparison, the building has water and electricity and easy ways to get food. The only problem is that you could be attacked by latex beasts. I'm not trying to persuade you, I just thought of it, that's all. I'm worried about you. Human, you know what would be abandoned. In fact, I've thought before about assimilating you into a latex animal so you could stay with me. You could live, and I would have a friend to talk with. But I can't be so selfish. You have your own goals. But if you trust me and continue to be my friend, I'll show you that I'll be the best companion possible. I'll take you to safety. Because I like you, human. What else can I say? I can sense... Oh, that wasn't
literally
bad
sniffing.
I can sense white latex. And dark latex, too. We'll probably run into them soon.
Okay, same thing.
What else can I say?
What more can I say?
It just
But
has to
you're
be this
welcome.
way.
Oh.
Oh my god.
It's written in an unfamiliar language. A photo shows a group of people boarding a military truck. Everyone looks dead serious. Who are they? Okay. Oh, isn't that, interesting?
They've spread to the ground floor. It looks like we'll still have to deal with the white latex. Not only that, but I can also smell my own species down here. Dark latexes. I didn't really want to have to face both white latex and my own kind. Take a careful look around first. It's really dangerous.
Ah, a small box.
Ah, a safe station.
Ah, a safe station, yeah. Okay. It's probably one of those boxes. Yep.
Ah, a pair of shorts.
Oh boy. Well, this certainly is something, huh?
Oh, I'll follow you. Please move quickly. And if you have any trouble, please ask me for help.
Puro is visibly trembling. Oh my. Oh, Puro's kind of crying. Look, he has like a tear coming out. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do here.
Get good.
Thanks.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's just there is a lot of cases in this game where just you have to freaking just be precise and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was hoping maybe they would, Actually, maybe I'm supposed to talk to Puro. Maybe. Oh. Well, that's something I can do. I tried to turn around, but it wouldn't let me. Okay.
You're too slow.
I was literally tapping the button to turn around and I wasn't doing anything.
You're too slow. I don't know.
Thank you. Puro? Okay.
That was close. That was too close. I had no other choice at the time. So I just tossed you over. It's good that you successfully escaped. They completely ignored me and headed straight for you. Sorry, are you okay? Really? Then I'll throw you when we're surrounded again. That's an easy way. Watch your step.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, luckily there. Turn around, please!
Oh boy.
Okay, the thing is that if I press a button, I literally have to finish the animation before it lets me do anything else. Damn it.
God dadgummit.
That's kind of annoying. Turn around, no! Urgh.
Honestly, instead of continuing to walk forward, I'd just stop and turn around.
That's what I did.
And then...
But that's what I did. Remember? And then they were like right behind each other. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, this is so dumb.
Melody, I'm really sorry, but the death count is probably really high by now.
Yeah, probably.
It's not my fault. Okay.
Okay, now turn around.
See, look, they were like back to back.
That's so dumb!
It is. Okay. I tried to get down to where they weren't like doubled up, but oh, they can walk on the lawn. Okay.
But yeah. I must admit that you're really heavy. Or I mean, your arms are made out of goo, dude.
Yeah.
They're not designed for lifting. Wow, this looks like the territory of my kind. I really don't want to face others of my own species. They aren't civilized and won't be too friendly with me either. I might not be able to communicate with them. But I can feel that we're close to the exit. Let's just hurry, though. Just a couple more rooms. Look at me. I'm different from them. They can't speak at all. Or don't look at me. We'd better think of how to cross this area. I'll try and stop them if necessary.
That straight up looked like someone's persona, by the way.
Oh, I mean, I guarantee you that, especially in the version that we're gonna do next, we'll probably have like some insert characters.
I don't mind that too much. Anyway,
probably for people who supported the game early on or something.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. So see you guys next time.